Italy is one of the most popular tourist destinations in the world, with around 60 million international visitors each year, and it's easy to see why. The food, the history, the culture, and the people make this an incredible place to visit. However, with such popularity comes some downsides. Places get crowded and accommodation and flights can be pricey. But there are still plenty of things to do and see in Italy, and many of these places aren't all that well known. So in today's video, we'll look at some of these hidden gems. Welcome to the channel. Sit back, relax, and let's jump into it. Just outside of Florence in Tuscany is a town called San Gimignano. This medieval town was once one of the wealthiest in all of Italy. Today, it is one of the best preserved medieval towns in all of Tuscany. The old town is completely pedestrianized, with cobblestone streets and alleyways just waiting to be explored. It feels like you've stepped back in time here, and the city has earned its nickname of Manhattan of the Middle Ages. In the Middle Ages, it was known for its towers, and although much of them are now gone, there are still 14 left standing. You can pay to climb one of the towers for amazing views over the Tuscan countryside. If you want to take a break from exploring the city, then sit down at one of the restaurants and enjoy some traditional Italian food. Finish off your day by picking up some gelato. Just be careful where you choose, because not all of them are made equal. The Amalfi Coast is seriously one of the most stunning places on the planet, and it's no wonder it's famous worldwide. Nestled in southern Italy, this magical stretch of coastline is made up of charming little towns that are just begging to be explored. Picture this, a winding road hugging the cliffs, offering breathtaking views of the sparkling Mediterranean Sea. Renting a car here is honestly one of the best decisions you can make. It gives you the freedom to hop from one picturesque town to another at your own pace. Now, if I had to pick a favorite, it would absolutely be Positano. This town is perched on the cliffs, and those colorful buildings stacked on top of each other. Just wow, they create such a vibrant backdrop against the deep blue water. And let me tell you, there are so many beaches to discover. Sure, the main beach can get a bit crowded, but if you wander a little further, you'll find some hidden gems where you can kick back and soak up the sun in peace. And don't even think about leaving without trying. Limoncello, this Italian lemon liqueur, is a must. You'll find it served in almost every bar and restaurant, usually after a meal. Just a heads up, it packs a punch, so sip it slowly and savor the zesty goodness. The Italian lakes are a cluster of lakes dotted around northern Italy. This area is home to some of the most beautiful cities in the country, including Milan, Venice, and Bergamo. The lake itself is made up of 4 different lakes: Lake Como, Lake Maggiore, Lake Garda, and Lake Iseo. But our favorite is Lake Como. Lake Como is where George Clooney has his home, and it's easy to see why. It's just under an hour's train ride from Milan. It is surrounded by lush mountains, and it's incredibly peaceful here. Once you arrive, you can either rent a boat or take a ferry to explore the lake. One of the most popular stops is Villa del Balbianello. This is a beautiful villa that sits on the tip of a peninsula. It takes about 30 minutes to get there by boat. It's only open during certain times of the year, so make sure you check before you go. When you arrive, you can tour the villa and gardens. It really gives you a feel for how the rich used to live in Italy. Cinque Terre is a group of 5 villages perched on the cliffs overlooking the Ligurian Sea. These villages were built between the 9th and 13th centuries, and each one has its own unique charm. They are now part of a national park and UNESCO World Heritage Site. The best way to explore Cinque Terre is to hike between the villages. This will take you around 5 hours, however, you don't have to hike between each village. There are trains that run from village to village. These trains are included in your hiking ticket. Make sure to bring your passport with you, as border control may stop you if you're trying to enter without it. Our favorite village is Vernazza. This village is colorful and has a beautiful harbor full of boats. Sardinia is an island located in the Mediterranean Sea. It is part of Italy, but it does have a large coastline facing the African continent. Many people who visit Sardinia find themselves instantly relaxed. It's a great place to come if you need some rest and relaxation. It's also a great place to come if you love nature. There are plenty of hiking trails and beautiful beaches to explore. Cala is one of the most beautiful beaches in Sardinia. This beach is located in a nature reserve and is only accessible by boat or a very steep hike down the cliffside. It's worth it though. The turquoise water and white sand make for a stunning view. Another great thing about Sardinia is the food. The local cuisine is similar to the rest of Italy, but there are some unique dishes that you won't find anywhere else. Sitas are a type of fried pastry filled with cheese or honey. They're delicious. Of course, no trip to Sardinia would be complete without trying the local wine. The Canals wine from Sardinia is one of the best in Italy. Sicily is another Italian island, but it is closer to mainland Italy. It is the largest island in the Mediterranean Sea, and it has a lot to offer visitors. There are plenty of historical sites here, including the Valley of the Temples. This is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it's home to several ancient Greek temples. There are also plenty of beaches to choose from on Sicily. You could easily spend a week just relaxing on the beach here. Or you could head inland and explore the mountains. Mount Etna is the tallest active volcano in Europe. Tours are available if you want to hike to the top. For something a little more relaxing, you could take a tour of the island's wineries. The wine from Sicily is some of the best in Italy. No matter what you choose to do, you're sure to have a great time on this beautiful island. Lake Brise is a beautiful lake located in the Italian Alps. This lake is surrounded by mountains and forests, making it the perfect spot for a nature lover. There are plenty of hiking trails around the lake. In the summer, you can rent a paddleboat or kayak and explore the lake from the water. During the winter, the lake becomes a popular spot for skiing and snowboarding. There are also a few small towns near the lake. These towns are home to a number of restaurants and cafes. In these places, you can try some of the local cuisine. One of the best things about Lake Brise is its scenery. The combination of the mountains, forest, and lake makes for a truly stunning view. Whether you're hiking around the lake or paddling on its waters, you're sure to appreciate the beauty of the Italian Alps. Orvieto is a beautiful hilltop town located in the region of Umbria. This town is home to a number of historical sites, including the Orvieto Cathedral. This cathedral is a masterpiece of Gothic architecture, and it dates back to the 13th century. The interior of the cathedral is just as impressive as its exterior. It features a number of frescoes by famous Italian artists such as Luca Signorelli. In addition to the cathedral, Orvieto is home to a number of other historical sites. The town's medieval walls date back to the 9th century, and they were once used to defend the city from invaders. Today, visitors can walk along the walls and enjoy the panoramic views of the surrounding countryside. The island of Elba, tucked away in the beautiful Tuscan archipelago, is an absolute treasure of Italy, even though it's closer to France. Seriously, if you're dreaming of a summer escape, this spot is just perfect. With that lovely Mediterranean vibe, you can soak up the sun and enjoy those warm breezes. Now, let's chat about the beaches, because they're simply stunning. Marina di Campo is a must-see, boasting crystal-clear waters and soft white sand that practically calls for you to kick back and chill. If you're bringing the kiddos, Labbiodola Beach is fantastic with its shallow waters, making it super safe for them to splash around. And if you're up for a little adventure, Sanson Beach is a hidden gem you can only reach by boat. How awesome is that? But Elba isn't just about lounging on the beach. The island is crisscrossed with hiking trails that take you through lush forests and along its rugged coastline, offering some seriously stunning views. Plus, history buffs will love that Elba was once home to Napoleon Bonaparte. You can actually visit his house and museum, which adds a fascinating twist to your trip. So, what do you think? Elba sounds like a dream destination, right? Pisa is a city located in the region of Tuscany. This city is best known for the Leaning Tower of Pisa. This famous tower is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it's one of the most recognizable buildings in the world. But Pisa has more to offer than just the Leaning Tower. The city is home to a number of other historical sites, including the Pisa Cathedral. This cathedral is a masterpiece of Romanesque architecture, and it dates back to the 12th century. Inside the cathedral, you can admire the stunning pulpit by Giovanni Pisano. Pisa is also home to a number of art museums. The National Museum of San Matteo is home to a number of paintings by Italian masters, such as Michelangelo and Raphael. The Dolomites. Wow, what a breathtaking mountain range! Nestled in northeastern Italy, these beauties are part of the Alps and are famous for their jaw-dropping scenery. Seriously, if you love the great outdoors, this place is a dream come true. Hikers and climbers flock here, and for good reason. There's a ton of trails and climbing routes just waiting to be explored. One of the must-do hikes is the Tre Cime di Lavaredo. This trail takes you right up to 3 of the most iconic peaks in the Dolomites. It's definitely a challenging hike, but trust me, the views you'll see are totally worth the effort. Winter in the Dolomites? Oh man, it's something else. Seriously, if you're a skier, you're in for a treat. Resorts like Cortina d'Ampezzo are just stunning. Picture this: cozy lodges, amazing food, and slopes that cater to everyone from beginners to pros. You can glide down those pristine runs, or if you're feeling adventurous, take a snowshoe trek through the breathtaking landscapes. The view's absolutely mind-blowing. Trust me, the Dolomites will leave you with memories you'll cherish forever. Lake Garda, nestled in northern Italy, is an absolute gem. It's the largest lake in the country, and let me tell you, the scenery is nothing short of breathtaking. Imagine towering mountains and lush forests wrapping around the sparkling waters. It's a nature lover's paradise, for sure. If you're into outdoor adventures, you'll love the hiking trails that wind around the lake. Whether you're up for a leisurely stroll or a more challenging hike, there's something for everyone. And if you're feeling adventurous, don't miss out on swimming, sailing, or even fishing in those crystal clear waters. But wait, there's more. Lake Garda is steeped in history too. Take Sirmione Castle, for instance. This stunning fortress dates back to the 5th century and is one of Italy's oldest inhabited castles. You can explore its ancient walls and soak up some fascinating history. Then there's the charming town of Sirmione itself. It's super popular for a reason. Picture beautiful buildings, cozy shops, and delicious restaurants lining the streets. You can grab a gelato and just soak in the atmosphere. Honestly, Lake Garda is a perfect blend of natural beauty and rich history. What more could you ask for? If you enjoyed this video, please leave us a like and subscribe so you don't miss any of our future videos. See you next time.